Hello, my face is right here, buddy. Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Mckenna and welcome back to a new week here on the channel 7 OUAT Addicts. This week's theme is ONCERs, so anything to do with ONCERs. It's kind of open-ended, but I decided to do things Vancouver ONCERs will understand. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Sorry if I sound sick. I'm kind of sick. Like, I was sick for probably like 6 hours. Yeah, I was sick for like half of Saturday and then like half of, I guess that makes 24 hours then. Basically, I was sick for like one day and my nose is still plugged, but like I feel fine otherwise, except for, you know, school finals and stuff. Anyways, I get asked quite a few questions on my videos and online about what it's like to live in Vancouver, because I am really fortunate that I live here because a lot of TV shows and movies, including Once Upon a Time, film and or filmed here, and we get to go watch filmings, you know, we can go to conventions that are held here. I am in no way trying to brag or trying to make this video exclusive to Vancouver ONCERs only. I'm just trying to make a video that some of you Vancouver ONCERs will relate to, and a video that'll kind of help you non-Vancouver ONCERs kind of understand what it's like for us. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's not bad for us. It's like good for us, but like, you know. Awkward. Let's move on. The first thing y'all will probably understand if you live in Vancouver and you're a ONCER is at What's Filming and at VANCOUVER on Twitter. If you go to filmings, these are basically the only two sources that you can find out where and when Once will be filming. I mean, they go to filmings, I guess, the people who run them, but mostly how they find out about filmings is just like regular people in the Vancouver area will take pictures of filming notices, which are the papers they put up on street signs that say when and where they'll be filming if they're in that area, so that, like, you know, people who live there know they'll be filming and stuff. They'll take pictures of that and they'll send it, like they'll tweet it over to, you know, YVR Shoots or What's Filming, and then they'll retweet it so then their followers see that, and yeah. And I know a lot of you guys have actually seen me featured on I think it was YVR Shoots' blog, and I have just randomly gotten comments on my videos being all like, I saw you in an article, oh my gosh, and I'm like, what? The first time I was so confused. I was like, what does that even mean? And then I found out, oh, I was on a filming blog, ooh. The next thing is when you go to filming and you're standing out there in the freezing cold at the middle of the night. At the middle of the night, in the middle. Yeah, if you've gone to any nighttime or evening time shootings or any of the shootings that they have in January through March, you probably know how cold it can get. On the contrary, you also probably know how hot it can get at filmings if you go to like the July-August ones. Yeah. But it's worth it. It's totally worth it, in my opinion. And you just basically camp out. Okay, you camp out until you see action, because sometimes there can be hours with no acting, no action. They could just be setting up different camera angles, or they could just be rehearsing lines, not actually filming. So yes, we stand out in the cold, in the pitch black, for hours. And it's especially cold when they film in Steveston, which is the real life town of Storybrooke in Richmond, Vancouver, BC, Canada, and it's right by the water. And it's really windy there and it gets very, very cold at night in the middle of February. The next thing Vancouver ONCERs, or potentially other ONCERs who come out to the conventions and want to see a filming, but then like can't see the filming because you're not able to make it out to filming. There could be numerous reasons why you're not able to make it out. Maybe you have work, or you have school, or you're really busy, or you're on vacation, or you're out of town, and it's so frustrating. And obviously this is probably what a lot of you guys who don't live in Vancouver feel all the time when you see people like me going to filming. I'm really sorry. I went live once for you guys at the final. I hope you guys really enjoyed that because I loved it, and I went live with Lana Parrilla, okay? I was on live with Lana Parrilla. And then my live stream got deleted because my phone died. And I didn't get any screenshots or any recordings of it. And I cry every time I think about it. The next thing is when you're at filming, all these facts are just about filming. What the heck? I need to change it up. After this one, I'll have a fact that's not about filming. And they're not even facts, they're just understandings. The next thing is when you're at filming and you see a cast member and they're taking photos with people. They are close to you. But then you don't get a chance to get a photo with them because they either have to leave or they don't come close enough to you, or they're on the complete other side of the road and there's already like a 20-minute long lineup, but they can't even make it through half of those people. So you don't get a photo with them and your dreams are just crushed, or you're really close to them, but then people budge in front of you and then right as it's about your turn, they get taken away and have to go back to set, to go back to work. And you're just there in disbelief. Like, oh my gosh, I was 10 feet away from Robert frickin' Carlyle, guys. True story. Yeah, there was a time where I was actually really close to Robert Carlyle, but then he got taken away. There was a time where, well, the time I was close to Robert Carlyle, Robbie K was also there, but he was on the other side of the road, so we were closer to Robert, so we just said, hey, let's go get a photo with Bobby, and then we were in his lineup and we had to go. So we didn't get a photo with Robert or Robbie. We didn't get a photo with Bobby or Robbie. The final thing is when, you know, you're cruising down Gastown in Vancouver, or you're at the PNE, Prize Home Lottery, or Playland as I should say, because it's not exclusive to the PNE. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about when I say that. You Vancouverians, you know the PNE Prize Home Lottery. You see either streets, you see backgrounds, or you see props that they've used in Once Upon a Time. So for example, when you're in, obviously number one is Richmond, and you go to Steveston and you actually see the shops. You see the shop that was used for the gold pawnbroker. You see the library, which is not actually a library. You see the clock tower, which is not actually a clock tower. Or there's this one street in Vancouver that where Emma chased Neil in New York. Was it New York? No, it was Boston. Boston, where, you know, she goes and she catches up with Neil. So those were all the fun, wacky, and interesting things that all of you Vancouver oncers will probably most likely understand. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also tell me down below some theme suggestions because we are always on the lookout for new and creative themes. Also, I would really like your guys' feedback. I am currently working on some new merch for 7OUATA because I found my iPad, which is what I used to make merch, so now I can make merch again. I hate that word, but I found my iPad, which I used to make digital drawings on, so now I can make more digital drawings, which I really miss doing because I really love doing it. So now I can make them again, and all of our 7OUATA merch is super outdated, so I really want to make some new stuff. So let me know in the comments what types of merch you guys would like to see, not necessarily to buy, but just to see in general, because I really love making it. Like, would you like to see individuals of us, maybe individual cartoons of us, or like group stuff, or just logo stuff? What would you like to see? Let me know. Anyways, that is all for today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see all of you guys next Monday. Peace out. I love you all. Bye!